Hello, hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. How are you? Welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Now we're live inside of our Abundant Entrepreneurs community on Facebook, and believe that some of you maybe are watching this later. From like replay from other resources like our YouTube channel, but we would encourage you to join our Facebook group Abundant Entrepreneurs to experience this live moment every Monday. This is a great moment if you attend live. Now it's like the afternoon Monday. Now I'm based in New York City. Today we want to talk about get out of your comfort zone. Last week we talked about lunch, right? Lunch. Where is your lunch? Like what's your next lunch? And we talked about have you lunched yet? Today we talk about the get out of the comfort zone, not just for the lunch. I know lunch is a big topic, right? And many people they maybe get intimidated by a lunch topic. Like for example, it's like oh, this is a business and we have a project, or we have a even just for like newbies, especially for the newbies, right? Entrepreneurship to launch it, not very like how to say very attracting topic, because think about all this launch preparation, right? Like you need to prepare the either the business, the branding, the topic, the program, the services, the product, right? You need to launch, and also you need to fully understand your market, and also the launching schedules and all this marketing materials to prepare for the launch. Last time when we talked about our business launch, our like my daughter's project launch, a social project launch. And today we're talking about the get out of a comfort zone. How many of you every day are you conscious that we are either being called to get out of our comfort zone, or we from our own intuition or own inner drive that we want to get out of our comfort zone. And by the way, this weekend I just sent my daughter to Harvard University, drive round trip totally 8 hours. Fortunately her dad shared this like driving, so each like round way we drove around 4 hours, but it's a great journey. It's a big challenge as well. Like for first time for my daughter, just a high schooler, to go to the summer school in Harvard, like from New York to Boston. Think about just living independent today on campus with away like many hundreds of miles away from the home. That's the first challenge already. She got three big luggages, and all including the bedding, including all this like living stuff, right? Her clothes and every like many detailed stuff. And I know today is her, yesterday she moved in, and today is her first day to start a course already. And think about it, they just start to know about the campus, the map, the locations, and the buildings, right? And also need to learn how to live in a dorm, share with roommates. So everything is totally out of her comfort zone. I hope she's not getting overwhelmed. So far, like from her messages, it's still positive and she enjoyed it. And I don't know the class experience yet, because I know that's also very challenging. She's learning a new topic she never learned before. It's called neurodiversity. It's for like students with some like a biology or chemistry background. So it's totally new, and she thought she's interested in it. So today I want to know, I will learn about this. Maybe video I will know if she's really interested in that topic. It's a 2.5 hour class shared with other like existing college students. So think about it. It's a high schooler. She's just like going to upcoming junior students. Hi, how are you? Carpona, thank you for this encouraging. She said it's sending love for our live video. Thank you so much. And today's topic, right? I'm talking about like hundreds miles away. My daughter is in Boston, in like on campus of Harvard University. She's exploring. She is getting out of her comfort zone, and listen, like studying the college class with other college students, listening to the professor. So it's totally the next level, and especially it's at Harvard University, right? It's not like it's quite challenging. This topic itself is challenging already, and so it's also college level. So from all multiple levels, multiple perspective, she is taking a challenge. She is getting out of her comfort zone. But as a parent, I'm actually happy for that. I'm loving that my kids is getting out of her comfort zone, and my son as well. And he's this week is taking some like almost like a formal interview, even though it's like internship interview, and also he just passed his lifeguard license certificate, and so he's applying during the summer break, right before he goes to the college for the first year for the sophomore or freshman. and he's taking some internship. He wants to get like a lifeguard job as well. So it's just like almost like a formal job, right? And he's getting out of his comfort zone as well to update his resume, send to for application, right, for the jobs, and also communicate with those interviewers. So that's very interesting. Like I'm witnessing both my kids are taking challenges, getting out of their comfort zone. I feel happy for that actually. I love that they are like, because I understand uh, only by going out of a comfort zone, that's the only chance for you to grow, right? Otherwise, if we stay in the comfort zone and we were just like an original form, because it's comfort, right? Without change. Everybody, like about nature, we don't want any change. We just want to stay in our familiar environment, in our familiar situation. So do not think about too much, right? That's like you can call like a laziness is part of our human's nature, or it's just like a safety. I would say it's not like laziness. It's more like you feel safe, right? You feel safe. That's like a for nature to protect us. But on another hand, if you do not be in like a, you do not be challenged, you do not get out of our comfort zone, it means we're not grow as well. So witnessing their growth, I'm happy. But as a parent, as an entrepreneur, as a coach in the industry for 15 years, I feel like sometimes it's a reflection for myself as well. Sometimes I may stay in my comfort zone as well. And a lot of time, the longer you're in the like industry or in a specific career, even though I'm still learning, but these days, because it's super busy during the summertime, I just feel like I did not get enough challenge. And I did not have time to like read enough or like do my personal learning kind of thing enough. But great thing is like this week, tomorrow actually, tomorrow I'm traveling to Las Vegas to attend the annual convention, the industry convention in financial industry, financial and investment and financial planning industry. So like it's annual, right? It's annual convention. I've been there for a few times, for a few years consecutively. Let me see, it's already like over 5 years, almost like 60. This will be should be my 6th year of attending that convention. So my son asked me, "Mom, what's this purpose and what's new about it?" Right? So that caused me reflection as well. Yeah, sounds like will be a lot of things could be like familiar because it's 6th time, and even the location is almost like the same thing. It's the MGM, the biggest, almost the biggest convention in Las Vegas, and so they will invite this convention. They will invite guest speakers, right, keynote speakers, and those successful ones, and maybe feature different guest speakers. Some people will be familiar, some of the successful ones, but some will be new. But the structure will be familiar. And so I was thinking, how could this convention is already new, so it's not my first time, it's the 6th time. How could I still get new? Uh, my son asked me like, oh, what's the use? Is that useful, or what's its purpose, right? I was thinking about, how could I make this year convention still like as fresh as the beginning one, right? It's inspiring, empowering, and also even maybe transformative to myself and to our team as well. And how could I learn? Not just like I know like different people will have their like speaking. So now we're setting my intention about a big convention. I don't know if you set up your intention if you go to any big event. I would encourage you to do that, because in the once set up your objective and intention will definitely help you to set up a right expectation and prepare yourself with the right state, the right mindset, okay, and to get the best from the event. Because we will travel, we will live in a hotel, a lot of investment as well, right? And time investment, and money investment, and energy investment as well. So how could we get the best from it? So I'm setting up my intention. How could I be even more engaged, in focused, right? And the previous years, I brought some team members, and this year is actually in my team. I'm going there by myself. It's like a little bit embarrassing, and because some members become inactive. But how could I rebuild my mindset to be fully engaged and get the most from it, right? So I'm setting up intention not just to present in the event itself, but at the same time, how could I put all my, let's say, my state and my engagement, and also my engagement with my team members, with other members, right? Some ones are not so active, some are not licensed yet, some are not fully engaged. So how could I engage them as well at the same time? So I would go there fully engaged to learn and communicate with other people, learn from successful ones, and also learn from a team building, and at the same time to update, keep my like team members engaged, even from remote, right? How could I share the best inspirations, best learning with them, so that they could also benefit it? So, and also at the same time, how could I really connect with some potential ones who may be interested in how could I benefit many other people, because so many people are looking for opportunities. How could I use these entrepreneurship opportunities to really benefit many others who may be more eager, right? Compared with some inactive people, they are more eager and they are more in need of such kind of opportunities. So I just, at the same time, I prepare myself, and also I pray for such kind of opportunity to meet a new people who are right for this business, and who could also be best benefited from it. So let's do that. Okay, that's one thing. And another one I want to talk about, get out of the comfort zone. Yeah, a lot of it we talk about is business related, right? How, including our launching, including our new projects and new products, and our like for me it's like a new entrepreneurship opportunity, and also the team building. And for my kids, right, it's their both either their job opportunity or they're starting and like expanding themselves, the next enrichment, right, opportunities. And some other things also including your life. How could we get into like get out of our comfort zone, can also benefit us as well, and actually for all. And for example, very interesting, like this morning, like it's Monday morning, right? Monday morning for the recent few weeks, like a Monday morning, the first thing we were like woken up is by the laundry, kind of not laundry, the mowing job, the gardening job from the laborers. We're living in a very beautiful community, a garden community. My sister is visiting us, and she said, "Oh, this is a beautiful community," but it's like this Monday morning mowing kind of a machine and blowing all this kind of noises, right? That's a very unpleasant start of the week. So we experienced a few times already, even though it's in a legal time after 8 a.m., but it's still like really like a Monday morning. Come on, Monday morning, don't we have some better things, right? Instead of just like a no mowing. So I just tried. I also tried that, right? I had some reflection, and then I went out of my comfort zone, started a text message communication with my labor. Actually, it's best is to really meet a person to talk, but sometimes we do not see each other directly, right? So I started initiated with a text message, and use very respectful way to talk with my labor, and also to almost like a negotiation, right? To say if it's possible for them to talk with their knowing like a mowing company to change your schedule, instead of a Monday morning could be changed to maybe other time, either like other weekdays morning or like afternoon preferably, right? So with that kind of communication, actually our labor responded very positively, and they even appreciate our honesty to share this with them. And they said, "Oh, we were also being like waken up by that, and they would like to talk with their mowing company to change their schedule." So I'm very appreciated that I got out of my comfort zone and had that kind of a positive communication, even though it sounds like a complaint, right? But it's like a very positive, respectful communication, and we get a great results. And this help us build a relationship with the laborers as well, right? Just be candid. And by the way, I know many of you, maybe you had some like similar experience with your labor. Some may be like a pleasant, some may be unpleasant. So I would encourage you to get out of your comfort zone, to think about today, how could you communicate? Not just your labors, right? Could it be anyone in your life, like you feel like previously you did not have really good communication? Today, I would encourage you, get out of your comfort zone. Of course, I've already built up some good relationship with my neighbors for a long time. That's why when we talk about this kind of thing, we feel more comfortable. Actually, it's a little bit comfortable, but it's still out of our comfort zone, because normally we do not request the labor to do something for our own convenience, right? But this time I have to bother them to consider about that kind of a convenience for us as well. So it's get out of our comfort zone. So I would encourage you to think about any kind of like relationship in your life, or any kind of inconvenient thing you feel like you really need, like for your family or for your community, right? Your small community's best benefits. You may really need to get out of the comfort zone to initiate that kind of a challenging talk, right? Challenging conversation. So I would encourage you today to do that. Okay, so it's just like every day. I forgot which books mention about like every day. I know one book is called like Eat That Frog, right? Like it says start every day beginning with the toughest task, and that will make your day even more like you will bring more confidence and you make it more efficient instead of like postponing it, right? Postpone. Many people would like say, oh, this is difficult, this is challenging, so they want to put that at the last. And actually this part I really appreciate my son. He gave me such kind of great example and inspiration. When he like 3 weeks ago, I think, yeah, almost 3 weeks ago, when he was attending his lifeguard training, uh, his coach, right, asked the who they have a bunch of a few kids, at least six, I think 6 or 7, and the coach asked them who would like to go first, right, and he volunteered to be the first and to do that test, to do like a pre-water test and pre like a training test to see if they can be qualified to take that training. So he volunteered to be the one. As I know he's an introvert, and majority of the time he would be the person behind other people, right? He does not want to like be the first one or exposed to any kind of like a opportunity, or do not want to present. It's just like an introvert thing. Okay, so I was surprised. I was watching from far away. I could not hear the exact the talk, right? But he volunteered. I know that he volunteered to be the first one because the coach will not force anybody to be the first one, right? I saw him like raise the hands and become the first one. So I was quite proud of him. And he was the first one to finish that whole test, and I was the first one to be confirmed that he will be accepted. So, and later after that, I asked him, so why did you volunteer to be the first one? He said, oh, I just want to get how to say, get it done and get this out of my mind, so I will be free and will just sitting there and watch other people have their turn, right? So I said, oh, that is smart, that is actually smart. Even though as an introvert, take the first turn, even though it's like get out of your comfort zone, but actually eventually you get a good benefit, right? You could get that stress off your mind quicker, and also like watch other people behind you to take that test, and you have enjoy more free time. I say, oh, that's smart. And even me, I felt like I'm braver than him. Maybe I would not be that one to volunteer to be the first one, right? So I'm really happy that he did that, get out of his comfort zone. So today is just some simple examples for you to reflect, to think about what things in your life you could maybe challenge yourself, get out of a comfort zone. And I would encourage us to develop this, including myself, okay, including my family, my kids. Encourage everybody to take this as our daily small challenge. I know quite some like successful people that did this. Like every day it's just like a get out of the comfort zone. I forget exactly the words they use. Different people use different terms, right? Some is like eat your frog. Some is get out of the comfort zone. Some people has talked about like do one bold thing. One bold thing. What means bold thing? That means get out of the comfort zone, right? It's like something you feel uncomfortable and something is very challenging for you. So do one bold thing every day and develop that into your habit. And think about it, if every day you can do one thing out of a comfort zone, 365 days, how many things you could accomplish, right? So that's what I'm challenging myself today. I know every day, every Monday, I've been doing this Momentum Monday. And I've been thinking, now we are in our episode 165. Not so many, but not so little as well, right? So I was wondering if you have, not so few, I have to say, not so few as well. I know English is still my challenge. How could I better improve my English? Is also one of the challenges, right? So I would definitely would appreciate your feedback. For example, this kind of like a Momentum Monday. What kind of, for example, inspirations, takeaway you got today, and what you would like to give me some feedback, how I could further improve. Okay, so even including challenge me, I would totally welcome it. Okay, challenge me where I can improve and what kind of either format and media or whatever I could improve. Okay, and change. I would be appreciative to really receive that feedback. Okay, so and that's one, and yeah, habit. And how could we really build up some habit? They said at least 21 days you can build up something into a habit, right? But I would actually encourage everyone take now it's like a middle, exactly like a middle of July. We take the rest of July at least every day. Take one thing, get out of the comfort zone. And last Friday, yeah, I did like a quick reel video um on the like on Instagram. Yeah, it's like a little challenge to me because I know that time I was super busy, but I felt like I need to have some great like inspiration also. Sometimes the inspiration is not directly there. You need to seek them. You need to seek the inspiration, right, and get it out of you. So whenever I feel like, oh, I'm staying in my comfort zone, I'm not contributing enough. That's a big one. If I'm not contributing enough, even no matter how busy I am, I would seek some inspirations or learning to myself, and then I would like to share. So I would say that's a good habit. I want to encourage myself to keep doing that. So far every week I'm adding, in addition to Momentum Monday, I'm adding one more like a video type of kind of a content is like the real, right? So I would also encourage myself and challenge myself to do even more, and like for example yesterday, sorry for that, yesterday I was super tired because I did not get enough sleep, and in addition to driving and settle my daughter to her dorm, to her study, whatever, in her like registration checking everything in like Harvard University. I definitely think that they can improve some of their logistics to make it easier for the parents, but I do appreciate that, right? But yesterday I was too busy, too tired. I did not get a chance to shoot a video on site. Actually, now I just regret. See, if you did not catch up the flow, you may really regret a little bit. I feel like, oh, yesterday I should have done some like at least a reel, right, to show you guys around. But I was super tired, but thank God I survived and driven back. And but definitely I would my daughter will share some interesting pictures. I may make that into a reel as a makeup, right? So hopefully we will share more inspirations with you and how that journey is enriching her life and also giving me inspirations as well. So every day just pay more attention to even tiny things, what kind of inspiration you can learn, what kind of lesson you can get from it. And the most important thing, get out of the comfort zone to share. Majority of people, like, it's okay for them to take the lessons from life or from their business to take inside, but they are not so good at sharing it out, and sometimes including the embarrassing time and difficult time, right? And it's like a vulnerable time. That's the most difficult, challenging part. So I would encouraging every one of you. And like today, I would admit that today, before this, I was like how to say, try navigating. I would say navigating. See, I'm even like struggling sometimes with choosing the right words, navigating through like different topics that I could share today. Which one is the best? Which one I feel like I could contribute more, and also I feel the most resonated and most inspired. So that's a little bit challenging as well. Every Monday, even just for one good topic, because this topic, how to make it both meaningful to myself and also very meaningful and helpful to you as well. Okay, I hope today's topic is helping you, and even for a little bit, let me know what kind of, for example, what kind of example today you are getting out of your comfort zone to really challenging yourself to grow a little bit and to maybe do a little bit more and to contribute more to this world as well, right? So I will be happy for today's topic to you. And let's share more. Feel free to comment under this video. Let me know what kind of things you're challenging yourself, and even give us some like heads up for the next few days or what you would challenge yourself. Okay, I would definitely, so this rest of few 4 days I've been traveling and I will be staying in Las Vegas. I will definitely share great inspirations with you. Okay, so that's my in advance challenge to myself already. Okay, so yeah, some background challenge. You see, that's my water boiled with some good music. And today, yeah, after this video, I'm thinking about how could I still get out of my comfort zone to think about more great topics, and at the same time, how could I finish my reading? Definitely, my reading will accompany me through my travel, right? So I could read more. Like last time, I read the whole chapter in a plane. That's a great time. I still feel like, oh, that's a great time. Every day, this is one challenge to me as well. Every day to find more time to focus on my personal growing as well, including like reading time, including like watch some video, some like videos from both my mentors and some like maybe new great masters, right? I could learn. I've already got learn from let's say multiple great world class mentors. But sometimes, to my surprise, I could still find some great minds and great entrepreneurs and business owners, right? They give me great inspiration. So I would open myself totally and accept more of those nice stimulations to myself, right? And also actively seek such kind of inspirations, especially how to grow my coaching business, how to get myself out of a comfort zone, and also at the same time my business, my finance business, how could I really get the talents, right? Hungry people who really want to learn, who are coachable, and who really want to serve families on their finance part, because I know this is a big market. Every family needs it. I know the services we're providing is really valuable, but we need the right people, really right people with open mind, with that kind of eager, that kind of a hunger to serve other people, kind of learn and serve. So cross my fingers that I will meet more of these people, but at the same time I need to get out of my comfort zone to reach out, right? If I do not reach out, how could I find those people? And yeah, we can wish, we can pray, we can like have a wish that the law of attraction will get all those people attract to us. We will need to share, but we need to share more such kind of information to let people know, to let people easily find us, right? Both in coaching and also in finance, in whatever entrepreneurship you are doing, you need to get you need to provide the values, okay, and get people to easily find you. Make yourself findable. Make yourself easily being accessible, okay? So that's today's our small challenge to you, and feel free to comment under video. I'm very curious to learn about what things you are getting out of your comfort zone today, okay? And let's do this every day. And once this become our habits, and once it become an everyday like a motivation, part of a motivation and a momentum, and our life, I believe and I guarantee that will be more interesting, more creative, and more out of our comfort zone and box, right? We will definitely harvest and receive more surprising rewards as well. Okay, everyone, keep in touch. And by the way, because I'm traveling, so this weekend, this Thursday and the next Thursday, I will not both Thursdays I will be traveling, so we will have our master class on Thursday after these 2 weeks, right? It will be, I remember it's August 1st, if I remember correct. Yeah, August 1st will be our next master class to teach about how to launch your profitable and impactful online business in 90 days. That's, and at the same time, right, build you stand out as a confident expert and thought leader in your ideal field. All right, so look forward to seeing you soon, and keep me updated about your getting out of your comfort zone every day. All right, and I will share mine as well. Okay, take care everyone, enjoy your Monday and the rest of your week. Bye.